Have you ever wondered why the ancients warned us about a God who cannot be named, yet we went ahead and named him anyway? We gave him human traits, a God who can love, hate, destroy, and judge. But is that really the full story? Hermetic teachings revealed something far deeper. The all is mind, the universe is mental. God is infinite, formless, and beyond comprehension. Even Nikola Tesla knew this when he said, "Life is and will remain an equation with no solution, though some factors are known." So how do we try to quantify the infinite? We attempt to fit it into something finite, something we can understand. But because we don't fully know ourselves, we can't grasp who God truly is. The answer isn't out there, it's within. As Neville Goddard said, God became man so that man could become God. We've descended into this human experience, with all its limitations, to rediscover that divine truth. And yes, this journey often includes pain and suffering. But why do we suffer? Because we haven't yet found God within. The moment we do, we tap into an immense power, the very power of God himself. Neville Goddard described God as infinite love and infinite power, something he felt deeply in meditation. Any form we try to give God limits him. That's why so many people search outside themselves, creating a sense of separation that leads to suffering. Here's the real truth. If you're alive, God is within you. There is no life or consciousness outside of him. Time and time again, the universe shows us this. Where else would God give you life if not from his own being? Everything is part of the all. The infinite mind cannot be divided. As the hermetic teachings say, the all is dreaming, and you are part of that dream. Once you realize this, the suffering stops. The nightmare ends, and you transform your experience into something heavenly. Jesus told us, "The kingdom of heaven is within you." Yet religion has convinced many that it's some far-off place outside of reach. Neville Goddard explained that sin means missing the mark. If you're seeking God outside yourself, you're missing that mark. You remain lost in a chaotic world because you haven't yet discovered the divine within, the only true source of life and power. So where do you fit in this grand scheme? Nikola Tesla believed that you are the presence of God, conscious and aware. These spiritual abilities, consciousness and awareness, are only possessed by God. Beyond him, nothing exists. You exist within the body of God, having a human experience that feels separate, yet you are one with him. As Jesus said, "I and my Father are one, but my Father is greater than I." Tesla spoke of mental power as a gift from God. If we focus on this truth, we can access great power. While God animates the world around us, we shape our personal lives through our beliefs and assumptions. Whatever you believe to be true about yourself is what shapes your world. Jesus asked his disciples, "Who do you say that I am?" The answer to this question defines the reality you walk through. It's not an outer force dictating your path. It's your inner self, shaped by the assumptions you hold. You tell a story about yourself every day, and that story determines your experiences. If someone is stuck in poverty consciousness, they'll never experience wealth until they shift their mindset. A religious person who constantly prays to an external God will sometimes get answers, but only because they believe in a distant power judging their fate. Man can only experience what he's aware of. Your awareness is what brings reality into being because the all is mind, the universe is mental. Everything is God, and your imagination is part of that divine force. Neville Goddard put it clearly, God has given himself to you, so what are you doing with that gift? Ask yourself, who do you say that I am? The answer will show you how you've used God's power so far. Hermetic teachings remind us that speech and mind are divine gifts, making us equal to the immortals. When you master these gifts, you unlock the latent power of God within. This is why ancient teachings emphasize focusing on things that are uplifting. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, because the formless energy within you will shape your world according to your beliefs. Your convictions will always turn into reality. So don't hold yourself back. Dream bigger than you ever have, because that's the path to the kingdom of heaven. Like and subscribe.